And here we are back at Nora's dog training with Ebon. And he is a young puppy, and he's learned everything that his sister Couture learned. He also is sitting very nicely at Fred's left. Well, he's actually itching right at the moment. And Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and Ebon's going to come home with a little bit different collar than Couture because he's a younger puppy and he has a whole different attitude toward training, and I think you're going to see it on video. He's very enthusiastic. So Fred's going to start off with his heel. The command is Ebon heel, and his job at this point is to stay right with your left leg, not dragging you down the street, and each time that you stop your feet, he's been taught to sit automatically, just like Couture, and wait for his next command. So that you can both walk your dogs down the street with them acting like a little lady and gentleman. And when you stop to greet a neighbor or cross the street, they're sitting nicely at your left and waiting for their next command. And the next command that he's going to demonstrate is Ebon stay. Now with your puppy, your long sit stays are going to be from about 30 seconds to 1 minute because he's younger and his attention span is shorter, and this you'll be able to lengthen this out as he matures. When Fred returns back to him, he walks all the way around him, again for that additional distraction, ending up back at heel position, and they take off heeling again. Everything starts and stops at heel position, but if you notice with Ebon, his tail is up and he's wagging and he's happy to learn all of this new stuff, and he's having a good time with it. Nice automatic sit. Fred leaves him in a stay. And this time, instead of returning back to him, Fred's going to call him. And these comes on commands are very important, that your dog respond when you call them. And then back to heel. Very, very good. And Fred will demonstrate that recall exercise again for you, and we have worked on his housebreaking as well, and he's very, very good. We'll go over everything with you as to how to keep that going. Fred calls him in, has him come right in front and sit, and then he goes back to heel and back sitting. Now he didn't sit, so you saw Fred give a little tug and say no, sit. Because he is a puppy, he has a shorter attention span, but he has a very good attitude. There you go. Now the next exercise that Fred's going to demonstrate is the down from heel position. So just like with Couture, left open palm, straight down toward the ground, and the one-word command to down.
No.
Okay. All Fred did was say no, and he fell over. But you have to make him complete it as it's been taught. When Fred returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him, returning all the way back around to heel position. Then he heels him out of that. And they'll demonstrate that down from a heel one more time. There you go, that was better. And this time Fred can call him out of this exercise, and he comes right in front and sits, and then he goes back to heel. Very nice. And now we're going to attempt to demonstrate Ebon's down from a distance. And you guys should have a lot of fun with this, practicing at home. Because if you practice with your dogs, it has a long-term effect on your quality of life with them. Fred's going to use his right hand to give the command. Now you see that, yeah, he knows it. He's just feistier than Couture. And he's always willing to test you. Fred walks all the way around back to heel. Now we've demonstrated for you all of Ebon's obedience commands. His heel, his automatic sit, his stay, his down from a distance, and his come. He has been a great student. We've enjoyed having him. He's a really nice little guy. And again, thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.